Dogboy, Den of Thieves. Written by Bill Meeks. Narrated by Nathan Beatty. Chapter 1. Fortune's Fool. Concrete isn't a good material for a bed. It makes great roads, swimming pools, and nuclear power plants, but it doesn't make a good bed. Somebody forgot to tell Bronson Black. He laid flat on his back, in the middle of an outdoor basketball court, staring up at Arthur Tillman. Arthur was taller than Bronson. He was stronger. Most importantly, he was older and meaner. "So you can't handle a little defense?" asked Arthur. He dribbled a beat-up basketball near Bronson's head. "Don't be a jerk. I'll go home." "Aw, you hear your mommy calling you for nub-nubs?" Arthur circled Bronson. He bounced the ball to the right of Bronson's head. Thump. Then to the left. Thump. Bronson jumped up and backed away from the boy. Bronson stood still. He could feel Arthur moving behind him. "Maybe I should turn around." Arthur flicked the back of Bronson's ear. "Okay, I guess we're doing this." Bronson turned around to face Arthur. Arthur's fist met Bronson's head on the way around. Bronson's legs went limp, and he fell down on the concrete for a second time. He didn't want to let out how much it hurt, and he did his best not to cry. Arthur leaned down and brought his face a few inches from Bronson's. His breath smelled like old potato chips and bubblegum. "Didn't see that coming," Arthur asked. "Oh, little baby better not cry. Don't cry, little baby. Does little baby need his mommy?" "Is that what you want? Yes, then. Yes, I need my mommy," said Bronson. Arthur chuckled. "Sure, I'll bet she has a bottle all warmed up for you." Arthur dribbled his ball back across the court and took a shot. Bronson was 13, practically an adult in kid years, but he was old enough to know that losing a fight meant his life was over at school. He whimpered on the couch while his mother cleaned him up. She took some gauze and poured some alcohol on top. Bronson's father was working at the dining room table. He used a dirty handkerchief to polish a crystal ball. "I wasn't doing nothing," Bronson said. "I didn't even look at him. I've got rotten luck." Bronson's father pulled his reading glasses down and looked at Bronson in the eyes. "Son," he said, "what do I always tell you?" Bronson knew his father wouldn't let that one slide. He sat up, sniffled, and parroted back the familiar words. We make our own luck." Bronson's father smiled as he came and sat down beside him. "That's right. We make our own luck, both good and bad." "But I didn't do anything." "I know, buddy," his father said. "It's not your fault. You need to remember that bad luck didn't have anything to do with it. People's decisions caused this. You decided to go there, and he decided to act like a jackass." "Duncan Oliver Black, watch your language," Bronson's mother said. His dad chuckled. "Luck is an excuse, and when you start making excuses, you stop looking for solutions. We make our own luck, Bron. Never forget it." "Yes, Dad," Bronson said. He sat up and cleaned the tears off his cheek with his sleeve. "Can I go to my room? I want to forget this whole crummy day." Duncan put his crystal ball back in the leather trunk, where he kept all of his magic gizmos. It was covered in stickers with the names of exotic locales like Jakarta, Amsterdam, and Poughkeepsie. He closed the lid and locked the rusty padlock. "I've been thinking," he said. "I'm on the road so much, we haven't had a family day out in months." "A family day out? Like to where?" Bronson asked. "Well, I guess that's up to you." "Within reason," Mom said. "Within reason," Duncan repeated. Bronson considered the options. They could see a movie. He'd always wanted to visit the Native American reservation and learn how to do a rain dance. Then it hit him. He knew what he wanted to do. "We can go up to Colta City. I can practice my skating in Dixon Park, and we can get some hot dogs at a street cart, and then we can visit Uncle Randolph." Bronson had never been to Colta City, and he'd never met his Uncle Randolph. When he thought about his uncle, he pictured a guy who had tons of crazy city adventures at coffee shops and delis. "No," Duncan said. "I don't know if your Uncle Randolph is up for visitors on such short notice. He has a tiny apartment. It isn't set up for 13-year-olds. Anyway, from what I hear, Colta City isn't the safest place these days. They have a lot of problems with street crime up there." "Aw, Dad,"